think that I would win, but I won. Haney Pack blowing in my lungs. He was asleep on the ground, he did not respond.
Wow, wow, wow. Ryan Garcia, after his victory over Devin Haney, drops a brand new rap single, at least the teaser for an upcoming diss record called Haney Pack. Haney Pack Ninja, Haney Pack Ninja. Spoiler alert, I will not be playing the song and the audio to the song in this video, but I will go over the lyrics for the teaser that he dropped. Reason being, I am a YouTuber, I'm a content creator, and I believe Ryan has a distribution deal with Universal Records, so I can't run into any copyright issues. We don't do that here on my channel, so I'm not gonna get, so you guys can hear it, you know, get any kind of copyright infractions on my channel. However, on my Instagram, on my Twitter, on my Facebook page, you guys can hear the teaser. The link will be in the description, so go subscribe to my Instagram at Boxingego1, etc., and you'll be able to hear the same audio that Ryan Garcia has released. You will see the lyrics on the screen in which Ryan Garcia raps, "They didn't think that I would win, but I won. They didn't think that I would win, but I won. I got in there and I got the job done. I'm the best in the world, #1. I got that Haney Pack throwing my love. Really gave that boy some beats, son. It's done. He's asleep on the ground. He did not respond." So they said something about call the ambulance, and that's just a rough cut because, you know, I might be off on some of the lyrics, but that's kind of the cadence. As you guys know, I rap, and it's not my song. This is not me, but basically that's what he was saying. And my honest opinion, it don't sound bad for a athlete slash boxer. I don't know what his situation is. I don't know if he has a ghostwriter like, you know, Cardi B or something, and they're doing reference tracks. But in terms of a diss track for a boxer, it really doesn't sound bad. The beat sounds dope. You guys listen to it and let me know what you thought, you know. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be like, oh, he's the next Kendrick Lamar or nothing like that. But I'm just being real. Like, I probably would have expected something worse than that. Like, he was just, you know, kept a cool cadence. They didn't think that I would win, but I won. They didn't think that I would win, but I won. You know, it's kind of catchy, to be honest, just for what it is, especially if you know how the fight played out. Now, I know some people at this point, they're cringing, they're seething, and they're angry at Ryan Garcia. But why? That's my question to you. But why? Ryan Garcia did the job. You're not celebrating. Job not finished. But you're up 2-0. Job not finished. Job finished? I don't think so. In the words of Black Mamba, job finished. He beat Devin Haney. There's no controversy. They did. I mean, what he's saying, whoever wrote it, if he wrote it or whoever, what he's saying is true. They didn't think that I would win, but I won. And, you know, he's not lying in the song. From what I heard, I ain't heard the full song, but he said he was on the ground. He did not respond. Called an ambulance. I mean, he's entitled to talk his trash. This is the monster that you guys made. So I can't be, how can I be mad at Ryan Garcia when he's just out there, he's young, 25 or whatever. He just beat somebody who was highly regarded and touted on the pound for pound list. Devin Haney, who's been undisputed. He was the underdog. You guys are now getting mad at Ryan Garcia for living his life, kissing girls, and like, I don't know, he's just enjoying life. He just met Trump, shadow boxing for Trump, all this type of stuff. And now people are like, they want the circus to stop. But I told you, and people get mad when I say this, but hey, the content is up. Get mad if you want to. I told you I did not like this fight for Devin. Ryan had whatever he was doing in the buildup. He had successfully like kind of unsold the fight and took what could have been a good matchup and what people were expecting, and he turned it into such a circus with this crazy promotion. People didn't know if he was crazy. They didn't know if he was insane, if he was sane, insane, crazy. They didn't know. And I said, at this point, like, I'm not even like really keen on the matchup and seeing it. Ryan, I literally said these things. And if you remember, just vouch for me in the comment section. You could just type, I remember. But I said all these things before the fight. See, I'm not one of those content creators who tries to toot my own horn and I really didn't say it, because that's what a lot of fake people and content creators do. They'll wait for the outcome when it's obvious what happened and who won, and then they'll try to claim and feign credit like, hey, I told you guys, and they didn't really tell you anything. I'm Boxingego, aka Ego. I don't have to do that. The videos are up. I'll probably put a snippet at the end of this video just showing you that I said it, and you guys can go through my content and check if you want to. But I told you guys, Ryan was running around like the Joker. He seemed maniacal. He seemed manic. He seemed erratic. He seemed like, at least the appearance, the perception, that he wasn't taking the fight seriously. Meanwhile, Haney's, their confidence grew. They started looking at Ryan like, even Ryan at his best, we can beat him, but especially if he's undisciplined and kissing girls and posting all this weird stuff and going on spaces. So effectively, Ryan did something, and he's probably the first person in the social media era to do it to this degree. Ryan Garcia played social media possum, and I really feel the Haneys and team and co bid on it. They thought they could already beat Ryan Garcia, which is why they signed up for the fight. But especially with him doing all the BS and antics and theatrics, and they said he was drunk, they said he was on coke, they said he was doing stuff and he was partying, staying up late. They said he was crazy. He pretend like he got kidnapped. All this type of stuff happened, and I think that hurt the Haneys because that made their confidence grow. And now Ryan Garcia, who won, he's gonna rub it in your face. You cannot lose to a guy like Ryan Garcia. Whether I agree or disagree with some of the stuff that he does, like he's calling out Errol Spence Jr., but that's the spoils of victory. When you win, you're kind of entitled to act as you want, because you're a winner. Like, imagine if the Warriors win, back-to-back years and two-peat, and Draymond Green goes on his podcast talking crazy. I mean, you can't really say anything when you got the ring, when you got the ship, when you got the chip, right? You won. And that's what it is for Ryan Garcia. So I know the Haneyacks, the dream was supposed to make this look easy. Ryan was supposed to be a C-class fighter. Ryan is the guy who's never been a champion. Ryan is the guy where Bill Haney was saying, stand in the center of the ring if you really like that and trade with us. And they talk the talk. And if you look at it, everything Ryan, everything Boxingego, everything Henry Garcia said about this fight, virtually true. Now the Haneyacks, who said the opposite on their channels, on their pages, on their platforms, with their brand, now they want to fast forward the celebration part where, like me, I'm not celebrating. I'm not team Ryan Garcia. I'm not team Haney. This ain't the celebration. The only celebration for me on my channel is I know my stuff. And for me, it's just another day in the office. This is nothing new. I've been getting stuff right. People have been giving my credit. People have, sent cash apps and super chats. So I'm just on my victory lap. People are enjoying the content and like, man, Ego knows his thing. But for a team Garcia, they're like, we told you so too. And at the end of the day, I can't be mad at them gloating. I can't be mad at Ryan Garcia doing whatever, holding hands with girls, dropping rap songs. When you win, you can do that. It's when you lose, you gotta, hide your head and come up with excuses and stuff we're seeing from Team Haney. We've seen Bill Haney a couple times do videos. you haven't really seen Devin Haney get on camera. So Team Garcia is saying that Ryan Garcia's jaw is broken, but guess what? He's not showing face. Team Haney's denying it, but why are you not showing your face? Ryan Garcia, since this fight, he's like, man, I don't have a scratch on me. Look at my face. He's doing podcasts. He's with Donald Trump. He's shadow boxing. Obviously, he got in the studio and he's dropping songs like this. So Ryan Garcia is not, quote unquote, hiding. He didn't go into remission. Again, there's no point when you're a winner. Ronda Rousey, when she got kicked up and clapped up by Holly Holm, she disappeared. And even when she came back to fight Nunes, she was on a media blackout. She didn't want to talk to media because they were going to ask her about losing to Holly Holm and this, that, and the third, right? But Holly Holm, who kicked and pulled the same thing as Ryan Garcia, underdog, thought to lose, and then shocks the world and kicks Ronda Rousey and turns her into Ronda Drowsy and kicks her in the head and wins the fight against the judo armbar specialist and the bigger star, right? Holly Holm, there was no reason to disappear from her career or the media. If anything, she's doing more interviews because people are like, man, good job, good job. And if you remember, similarly, Ronda Rousey was talking a bunch of trash about Holly Holm in that buildup. She was like, she's fake. She's a fake church girl trying to act like, you know, she's into church, but she really ain't into church. She's a bad person. Like Ronda Rousey was talking her talk. So this is part of combat sports, boxing, UFC, MMA, whatever. Part of it. Mano y mano, two people face off. You get a winner and a loser generally if it's not a draw. And now you got to live with the results. The Haneys talk trash. They didn't cash in on many of what they said. Ryan did. So you can't really be mad at Ryan Garcia dropping disses and posting memes. I know it might be annoying to the Haneyacks to keep seeing it, like, but again, how come nobody was ucking with it until, like, on my channel when I was saying these things? I was like, this is a bad fight for Devin Haney. I don't like the fight for Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia has played it well. This is a win-win for Ryan Garcia and a lose for Devin Haney. I said it. That's the great thing and the beauty about my job. I said it. I stood on it. I didn't waver. I didn't fold. I didn't crumble. And now when we get a result and Ryan did what he said, what I said came true about it being a win-win for Ryan, and he's going to look like a prophet and start acting crazy. I predicted this into Apocalypse, and for once I was down with it. Felt good in the hood being around him, and for the first time everybody let go and the streets was death row. I wonder if heaven got a ghetto. When I predicted this into Apocalypse, y'all said I was lying and said you were saying the opposite. Devin Haney by dominant win. Devin Haney wins in the first 3 rounds by knockout. He's not even a knockout artist, but this was the Haneyacks prediction. So now Ryan continues doing what he was doing before the fight, running around like the Joker, having a little fun with it, making diss songs, and now the Haneyacks don't want to talk about it. And it's not just Ryan. Cassidy, and again, you can find this on my social media, he dissed a battle rapper, Easy to Block Captain, and he got a Haney bar in there too. This is what you guys are left with when you don't know about boxing. Closing, the ego final thoughts. What I will say to you all is this: Ryan Garcia's bizarre and erratic at times behavior has put him in a good position. Here's why. Because now all this like playing around promotion or standing up for different issues, all this, I'm going to call it distracted behavior. It kind of put him in a win-win situation. Like, it's so easy. It's like a movie and you can predict the ending and you're only 10, 15 minutes into the movie. If he wins, now it looks like the crazy man did all this stuff and like pulled this crazy upset when people were saying he should be in Arkham Asylum. So Ryan, he really kind of put himself in a good position. Then what Henry Garcia said on my post is going to come into play. People are going to be like, oh, he ran. I can already see it. if he wins by knockout, then now he looks like the Messiah, and he looks like a prophet, and it's going to look crazy for his brand, because this is the man that was talking about aliens, and he was talking about time travel, and didn't look like he was focused and locked in, and then now he beats an undefeated fighter. So that goes without saying. Then people are going to be like, "Oh, Devin ran." So this is really kind of a dangerous fight for both fighters for different reasons. Let me know what you think and subscribe. Drop your thoughts in the comment section.